Do you want to successfully complete the WGU C458 Objective Assessment for Health, Fitness and Wellness course? Then you're in the right place. Our website provides a list of questions and answers with an emphasis on preparing for your success in the Health, Fitness and Wellness C458 course. In this video, we will cover questions from nutrition, human biology, mental health, wellness, and reproductive health. So, let's get started. 1. Which type of carbohydrate provides essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber, contributing to overall health? A. Simple carbohydrates. B. Processed carbohydrates. C. Complex carbohydrates. D. Refined carbohydrates. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. Complex carbohydrates. Explanation. Complex carbohydrates are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which are essential for good health. They are found in foods like whole grains, vegetables, and legumes, and provide sustained energy, unlike simple carbohydrates, which primarily supply quick energy without the same nutritional benefits. 2. A person with a growth mindset believes that intelligence can be developed. Which characteristic below best represents a growth mindset? A. Intelligence is fixed and cannot change. B. Success is based on talent alone. C. Skills improve through effort and perseverance. D. Abilities are determined only by genetics. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. Skills improve through effort and perseverance. Explanation. A growth mindset centers on the belief that intelligence and abilities can grow through dedication and hard work. Unlike a fixed mindset, which assumes intelligence is static, a growth mindset encourages learning and resilience. 3. Which organ is primarily responsible for producing bile, metabolizing nutrients, and detoxifying the body? A. Pancreas. B. Gallbladder. C. Liver. D. Stomach. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. Liver. Explanation. The liver is crucial for producing bile, processing nutrients, and detoxifying harmful substances in the body. It plays a key role in maintaining overall metabolic health, distinguishing it from organs like the pancreas or gallbladder, which have more specialized functions. 4. Which social-emotional skill involves recognizing and controlling one's emotions, managing stress, and motivating oneself to achieve goals? A. Self-management. B. Social awareness. C. Communication. D. Teamwork. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, A. Self-management. Explanation. Self-management involves regulating emotions, controlling impulses, managing stress, and motivating oneself. It is a vital skill for achieving personal goals and building resilience. 5. During the digestion process, which part of the digestive system is primarily responsible for nutrient absorption? A. Stomach. B. Large intestine. C. Small intestine. D. Esophagus. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, C. Small intestine. Explanation. The small intestine is the primary site for nutrient absorption, transferring nutrients into the bloodstream. It plays a more significant role in absorption than the stomach or large intestine. 6. Which of the following is a key characteristic of someone with high emotional intelligence? A. Extensive knowledge of technical skills. B. Ability to regulate their emotions. C. Focus solely on achieving personal goals. D. avoidance of challenging social interactions. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B. Ability to regulate their emotions. Explanation. High bioemotional intelligence involves understanding and regulating one's emotions, as well as empathizing with others. It enables better social interactions and conflict management. 7. Which nutrient is vital for strong bones and is involved in blood vessel contraction and muscle function? A. Iron. B. Calcium. C. Potassium. D. Vitamin C. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Calcium. Explanation. Calcium is essential for bone health, muscle function, and blood vessel contraction, making it a critical mineral for physical well-being. 8. A severe allergic reaction that can lead to breathing difficulties, swelling, and even loss of consciousness is known as what? A. Asthma. B. Anaphylaxis. C. Epilepsy. D. Hypersensitivity. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. Anaphylaxis. Explanation. Anaphylaxis is a life-threatening allergic reaction that requires immediate medical attention. It differs from asthma or epilepsy as it specifically results from an allergen response. 9. Which muscle type is unique to the heart and combines properties of both striated and smooth muscles? A. Skeletal muscle. B. Cardiac muscle. C. Smooth muscle. D. Visceral muscle. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Cardiac muscle. Explanation. Cardiac muscle is found only in the heart and possesses characteristics of both smooth and striated muscle, allowing it to function effectively in pumping blood. 10. Which part of the nervous system consists of the brain and spinal cord? A. Peripheral nervous system. B. Autonomic nervous system. C. Central nervous system. D. Sympathetic nervous system. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Central nervous system. Explanation. The central nervous system, CNS, comprising the brain and spinal cord, is the control center for processing information and directing bodily responses. 11. In terms of food labeling, which 4 nutrients are required to be displayed on all food labels? A. Vitamin A, fiber, sugars, protein. B. Dietary fiber, trans fat, saturated fat, sugars. C. Carbohydrates, protein, fat, calcium. D. Iron, sodium, potassium, cholesterol. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. Dietary fiber, trans fat, saturated fat, sugars. Explanation. Food labels are required to list dietary fiber, trans fat, saturated fat, and sugars, as these nutrients significantly impact health and dietary choices. 12. Which method of birth control uses physical barriers to prevent sperm from reaching the egg? A. Hormonal contraceptive. B. Fertility awareness. C. Barrier method. D. Sterilization. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Barrier method. Explanation. Barrier methods like condoms and diaphragms physically prevent sperm from reaching the egg, unlike hormonal methods or sterilization. 13. What is the primary purpose of the school breakfast program? SBP. A. To promote physical activity among students. B. To provide nutritious breakfast meals to eligible students. C. To reduce academic workload for students. D. To improve school security. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. To provide nutritious breakfast meals to eligible students. Explanation. The school breakfast program aims to ensure that students receive a nutritious breakfast, which supports concentration and learning throughout the school day. 14. In the context of dietary fats, which type of fat is generally beneficial for heart health? A. Saturated fats. B. Trans fats. C. Unsaturated fats. D. Hydrogenated fats. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Unsaturated fats. Explanation. Unsaturated fats, found in foods like avocados and olive oil, are beneficial for heart health, unlike saturated and trans fats, which can raise cholesterol levels. 15. What is the term for a condition in which the body cells multiply uncontrollably and spread into surrounding tissues? A. Hypertension. B. Diabetes. C. Cancer. D. Anemia. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. C. Cancer. Explanation. Cancer is characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells, distinguishing it from other conditions like diabetes or hypertension. 16. Which hormone is produced by the pancreas and is essential for regulating blood sugar levels? A. Estrogen. B. Insulin. C. Testosterone. D. Cortisol. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. Insulin. Explanation. Insulin produced by the pancreas is essential for maintaining blood sugar levels, unlike other hormones like estrogen or cortisol. 17. When performing whole-body exercises like running and swimming at moderate to vigorous intensity, what component of fitness is being improved? A. Muscular endurance. B. Flexibility. C. Cardiorespiratory fitness. D. Body composition. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. C. Cardiorespiratory fitness. Explanation. Cardiorespiratory fitness is enhanced by activities that increase heart rate and lung function, like running and swimming. 18. What is the primary role of the kidneys in the urinary system? A. To produce red blood cells. B. To secrete hormones for digestion. C. To produce urine by filtering waste. D. To aid in immune function. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. To produce urine by filtering waste. Explanation. The kidneys filter waste from the blood, forming urine, and play a key role in maintaining fluid balance and removing toxins. 19. Which mental health professional requires additional licensing and training and can prescribe medications? A. Psychologist. B. School counselor. C. Psychiatrist. D. Social worker. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Psychiatrist. Explanation. Psychiatrists have specialized training to diagnose and treat mental health disorders and can prescribe medications, unlike psychologists or counselors. 20. Which system functions to produce, store, and transport leukocytes to fight infections and foreign substances in the body? A. Circulatory system. B. Nervous system. C. Immune system. D. Digestive system. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Immune system. Explanation. The immune system produces and mobilizes white blood cells, leukocytes, to combat infections and protect the body from foreign substances. 21. Which diet focuses on reducing calories from carbohydrates while increasing protein and fat intake? A. High protein diet. B. Low fat diet. C. Low carbohydrate diet. D. Vegan diet. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Low carbohydrate diet. Explanation. A low carbohydrate diet limits carb intake and replaces them with higher protein and fat, aiming to induce weight loss or manage blood sugar levels. 22. What type of learning primarily involves understanding one's own emotions, interactions, and the emotions of others? A. Cognitive learning. B. Social and emotional learning. C. Physical learning. D. Experiential learning. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. Social and emotional learning. Explanation. Social and emotional learning, SEL, emphasizes emotional awareness, self-regulation, and interpersonal skills. 23. Which mental health disorder involves repetitive, ritualistic behaviors that an individual feels compelled to perform? A. Generalized anxiety disorder. B. Bipolar disorder. C. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. D. Depression. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. C. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. Explanation. OCD is marked by ritualistic behaviors intended to manage anxiety, distinguishing it from other disorders like GAD or depression. 24. Which nutrient plays a critical role in oxygen transport by being a major component of red blood cells? A. Calcium. B. Iron. C. Potassium. D. Vitamin D. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B. Iron. Explanation. Iron is essential for oxygen transport in the blood through hemoglobin, differentiating its function from other nutrients like calcium or potassium. 25. Which part of the female reproductive system serves as the site for fertilization? A. Uterus. B. Ovaries. C. Fallopian tube. D. Cervix. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. C. Fallopian tube. Explanation. Fertilization typically occurs in the fallopian tube, where the egg and sperm meet, unlike the uterus or ovaries, which have other reproductive functions. 26. A person with high self-discipline is most likely to do which of the following? A. Rely on external motivation for completing tasks. B. Procrastinate frequently. C. Use self-monitoring to stay on track with goals. D. Depend on others to manage their time. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. C. Use self-monitoring to stay on track with goals. Explanation. Self-discipline involves using self-monitoring and time management strategies, allowing individuals to remain consistent in reaching their goals. 27. Which health condition can be prevented through regular hand washing, particularly before meals and after using the restroom? A. Heart disease. B. Respiratory infections. C. Skin cancer. D. Osteoporosis. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. Respiratory infections. Explanation. Regular hand washing is an effective preventive measure against respiratory and other infections, reducing the spread of pathogens. 28. What is the primary role of potassium in the human body? A. Provides energy for cells. B. Strengthens bones and teeth. C. Maintains fluid balance in cells. D. Protects against infections. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. C. Maintains fluid balance in cells. Explanation. Potassium is an electrolyte that helps regulate fluid balance and supports nerve function and muscle contraction, unlike nutrients focused on bone health or energy. 29. Which type of fat is created during the hydrogenation of oils and has a negative effect on heart health? A. Monounsaturated fats. B. Trans fats. C. Polyunsaturated fats. D. Unsaturated fats. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Trans fats. Explanation. Trans fats are artificially created during hydrogenation and can raise cholesterol levels, negatively impacting heart health, unlike unsaturated fats, which are generally healthier. 30. In the body's response to stress, which hormone is primarily responsible for initiating the fight-or-flight reaction? A. Insulin. B. Melatonin. C. Cortisol. D. Dopamine. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Cortisol. Explanation. Cortisol, released during stress, initiates the fight-or-flight response, preparing the body to respond to perceived threats by increasing energy availability. Struggling with your WGU exams? We've all been there. Welcome to OAExams.com, your ultimate resource for WGU success. Find over 15,000 plus questions and answers. Join our thriving community of over 10,000 active WGU students and an impressive 100% success rate with our premium exam support. Visit OAExams.com today and take the first step toward guaranteed success. 31. Which nutrient is essential for collagen formation and plays a significant role in skin and bone health? A. Vitamin A. B. Vitamin B12. C. Vitamin C. D. Vitamin D. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. C. Vitamin C. Explanation. Vitamin C is crucial for collagen synthesis, which supports skin and bone health. Unlike other vitamins, it specifically aids tissue repair and immune function. 32. Which eating pattern excludes all meat but may include eggs and dairy products? A. Vegan diet. B. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian diet. C. Ovo-vegetarian diet. D. Pescatarian diet. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian diet. Explanation. Lacto-ovo-vegetarians avoid meat but include eggs and dairy, whereas vegans exclude all animal products and pescatarians may include fish. 33. During which stage of sleep does the body undergo its deepest rest, which is essential for feeling refreshed? A. REM sleep. B. Stage 1, non-REM sleep. C. Stage 2, non-REM sleep. D. Stage 3, non-REM sleep. What do you think is the answer? Correct. Answer D. Stage 3, non-REM sleep. Explanation. Stage 3. Non-REM sleep is the deepest stage, allowing the body to repair and restore energy levels, which is necessary for physical and mental rejuvenation. 34. What is the primary function of the gallbladder in the digestive system? A. Produce bile. B. Store bile. C. Digest proteins. D. Absorb nutrients. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Store bile. Explanation. The gallbladder stores bile produced by the liver, releasing it into the small intestine to aid fat digestion when needed. 35. Which mental health disorder is characterized by recurring, intrusive thoughts and repetitive behaviors? A. Generalized anxiety disorder. B. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. C. Schizophrenia. D. Bipolar disorder. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. Explanation. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, involves intrusive thoughts and compulsive actions, distinguishing it from other mental health disorders. 36. Which dietary fiber type dissolves in water and can help reduce cholesterol and blood glucose levels? A. Insoluble fiber. B. Soluble fiber. C. Complex carbohydrates. D. Starch. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer. B. Soluble fiber. Explanation. Soluble fiber dissolves in water and has benefits for heart health and blood sugar control, unlike insoluble fiber, which mainly aids digestion. 37. What is the primary benefit of a low-calorie diet? A. Increased muscle mass. B. Weight loss. C. Improved bone density. D. Enhanced respiratory function. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. B. Weight loss. Explanation. A low-calorie diet focuses on reducing calorie intake, promoting weight loss, which can also help reduce obesity-related health risks. 38. Which of the following is considered a water-soluble vitamin? A. Vitamin A. B. Vitamin D. C. Vitamin C. D. Vitamin E. Do you know the answer? Correct answer. C. Vitamin C. Explanation. Vitamin C is water-soluble, meaning it dissolves in water and is not stored in the body, unlike fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, and E. 39. What is the main goal of the CDC Healthy Schools program? A. To provide free lunches to students. B. To promote the health and well-being of children in schools. C. To reduce class sizes. D. To increase test scores. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer. B. To promote the health and well-being of children in schools. Explanation. The CDC Healthy Schools program focuses on enhancing the physical, mental, and social health of students, working directly with schools and communities. 40. Which component of fitness refers to the ability of joints to move through their full range of motion? A. Muscle strength, B. Flexibility, C. Cardiorespiratory endurance, D. Muscular endurance. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. Flexibility. Explanation. Flexibility involves the capacity of joints to move through their complete range, which is essential for physical performance and injury prevention. 41. In an emergency, what type of stroke occurs due to a sudden lack of blood flow to the brain? A. Hemorrhagic stroke, B. Ischemic stroke, C. Transient ischemic attack, D. Cardiac stroke. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. Ischemic stroke. Explanation. An ischemic stroke is caused by a blockage of blood flow to the brain, unlike a hemorrhagic stroke, which involves bleeding in the brain. 42. Which nutrient class is primarily responsible for building and repairing body tissues? A. Carbohydrates, B. Fats, C. Proteins, D. Minerals. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, C. Proteins. Explanation. Proteins play a vital role in tissue repair and growth, unlike carbohydrates and fats, which mainly provide energy. 43. Which of the following is the primary function of the large intestine? A. Absorb nutrients, B. Filter blood, C. Store urine, D. Absorb water. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, D. Absorb water. Explanation. The large intestine absorbs water from digested food, helping form solid waste, unlike the small intestine, which focuses on nutrient absorption. 44. What is the function of the scrotum in the male reproductive system? A. Produces sperm, B. Stores urine, C. Encloses and protects the testes, D. Releases hormones. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. Encloses and protects the testes. Explanation. The scrotum is a sac that holds and protects the testes, maintaining optimal temperature for sperm production. 45. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting and bone health? A. Vitamin A, B. Vitamin C, C. Vitamin D, D. Vitamin K. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, D. Vitamin K. Explanation. Vitamin K is critical for blood clotting and bone health, distinguishing it from other vitamins which have different primary functions. 46. Which of the following is a possible consequence of a deficiency in iron? A. Hypertension, B. Anemia, C. Osteoporosis, D. High cholesterol. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. Anemia. Explanation. Iron deficiency can lead to anemia, a condition characterized by reduced oxygen-carrying capacity in the blood. 47. Which eating disorder is defined by the combination of binge eating followed by purging? A. Anorexia nervosa, B. Bulimia nervosa, C. Binge eating disorder, D. orthorexia. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, B. Bulimia nervosa. Explanation. Bulimia nervosa involves episodes of overeating followed by purging, distinguishing it from anorexia and other eating disorders. 48. Which term refers to the body's ability to maintain stable internal conditions despite external changes? A. Metabolism. B. Homeostasis. C. Adaptation. D. Physiology. Do you know the answer? Correct answer, B. Homeostasis. Explanation. Homeostasis is the body's process of maintaining balance and stable conditions essential for survival and functioning. 49. Which of the following methods of birth control is natural and involves avoiding sexual activity during fertile days? A. Hormonal contraceptive. B. Fertility awareness method. C. IUD. D. Barrier method. What do you think is the answer? Correct answer, B. Fertility awareness method. Explanation. Fertility awareness is a natural birth control method based on identifying fertile days and abstaining from sexual activity during that time. 50. Which macronutrient, yielding 9 calories per gram, is the most energy-dense? A. Carbohydrates. B. Protein. C. Fats. D. Fiber. Can you guess the answer? Correct answer, C. Fats. Explanation. Fats provide the highest calorie content per gram compared to carbohydrates and protein, making them the most energy-dense macronutrient. You've reached the end of our first question set. For the complete exam preparation experience, visit us at OAExams.com, where you'll find thousands more practice questions and comprehensive study guides. Thanks for studying with us today. See you in the next video.